Hi everyone, masofdas here, and I'm going to sort of do E3 predictions. I'm not going to do everyone, and I think there will be some prizes this year, due to, I think we're looking at the next gen. I think we're going to actually see that at Microsoft conference. I think we will see the next Xbox, and this Thursday Google having their conference with the Stadia, so like pricing, games, launch, and stuff like that. But we're going to focus on just the Xbox conference, and mainly what is going to be shown that's just part of the Xbox ecosystem. That'd be Xbox One, PC, xCloud possibly, maybe even the next systems, and maybe even like Switch, because obviously you have seen Cuphead on that, which is published by Xbox Game Studios, and I believe there's getting an update sometime that it will have achievements and stuff. But anyway, that sort of thing. Originally, I thought there would only be like 12 games and a few others. Phil Spencer on the last Inside Xbox was on there. He said every Xbox game studio would be at E3 and would show something. And there's 12 studios, so that's like 12 games. He recently tweeted that they've been reversing, and there's 14 games shown from Xbox Game Studio. That's it. That could mean 2 new studios have been bought, so it's a game per studio. Could mean games that are published by Xbox Global Publishing are part of Xbox Game Studios. Hence, like a Cuphead, for instance. But I think if it was that case, there would be more than 14 games. But anyway, I'm going to go through all the studios and then a few others, and then we're going to see what games are going to be there, and see if then maybe do a follow-up if I was right, that studio was there and that game's there. I'm looking on Wikipedia and I'm going through the order they've got the studios listed. So the first one is Compulsion Games. They made... what did they make? We Happy Few and Contrast, I believe. It was a PSN launch on PS4, I believe. This would be a new game from them, so again, I have no idea. It'd be similar, has some like cool art style to them. It could be even a shorter game, suited for Game Pass. They have spoken before Microsoft about wanting games for Game Pass, because obviously the next studio up is the Coalition. They'll have Gears of War 5, but how often do you get a new Gears of War game to be added to like Game Pass? You're only going to get one every 3 years, so in between them, some smaller games. We have obviously got some indies come day and date, like Void Bastards just recently came, for instance, day and date on Game Pass. But I feel a studio like Compulsion could get something smaller out. They are sort of studio to do something again like Contrast. So anyway, that's theirs, a new game. The Coalition, obviously Gears of War 5 will be there, likely coming September this year. It's going to be a big game. Next studio is Mojang. Again, theirs going to be pretty straightforward. There's going to be Minecraft. It'll be Minecraft something, some sort of update. Could be like Minecraft VR. I've never played Minecraft, so I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyway, that's 3 games down. Next is Ninja Theory. Again, they did Hellblade, Heavenly Sword. Until now, they've been heavily associated with PlayStation. Few games for other companies like DMC for Capcom. I think this will be also a new game. Could be something smaller, again like Compulsion. So that's theirs. Next is Playground. Playground, I feel, will have 2 games at the conference. They will show the second expansion for Forza Horizon 4, and they will show Fable 4, or the Fable reboot that they've been working on. So they will show 2 games. That will obviously tie us closer to 14 games. Next is Rare. Not sure on Rare. There's been rumours for a long time about a new Banjo game. Saying New Perfect Dark. There's a rumour Perfect Dark was going to be done by the Coalition, yet they're doing Gears of War, so I'm not 100% sure on that one. Could show Sea of Thieves, new content on that. I think they're really... I think they'll show something on an IP they already have. It's just what that IP is, if it's just Sea of Thieves or they're bringing back a Banjo or something. Next is 343. Again, this would be Halo Infinite. This would be a huge title. This is likely going to be an Xbox Scarlet or Xbox 2 or whatever you want to call it game for like 2020, but I can see that being like a huge presence, showing the new console, showing this running on it or something. That could be pretty big. Then it's In Exile. They currently have a game in the works. They have Wasteland 3 in the works, which is still scheduled to come to PC and PS4 as well. I don't know how big the studios is, so that if they'll have another game, I guess a new game just for Xbox. But if not, I can see Wasteland 3 just be showing on stage. Like, this is what the studio is working on and making the game, and I'll have like Xbox have like the advertising exclusivity sort of thing and use that. So that's what I think they'll do. Next you have Obsidian. Exactly the same boat. Don't know how big the studio is, and they have Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds obviously is quite an anticipated game. Obsidian made like Fallout New Vegas, and also the Old Republic 2, so they make RPGs. This is a whole new Western RPG from the ground up. It looks really good. I'm actually quite excited for it. But again, 2K is actually the publisher on that. It's already done before the Microsoft deal, so it's coming to PS4, PC, etc. So I don't know if they'll show anything beyond that. I do think it'll be on the Xbox stage and could be part of like the 14 games. Next we have Turn 10. Turn 10, obviously their show Forza Motorsport 8, which, how the games have always come out, should come out this year, but I don't think it will. I think it will also be a Xbox 2 sort of game. Same with Fable. I think Fable, Halo and Forza 8 will be focused on the next console, and they're like the big three, possibly like the big three launch games. Then you have Undead Labs, again made State of Decay. Could just be an update of State of Decay 2. Could obviously be a new game. Could again be something smaller. So we've got one more studio, and that's the Initiative, which obviously is the PlayStation studio. Even Phil Spencer has said that himself. They are in, I believe it's Santa Monica. So obviously that's where Sony's God of War studio. Obviously they're Sony Monica. They've got talent from there, talent from Naughty Dog, and everything. So this would be shown. This would be obviously a third-person action adventure game, possibly open world, very same instruction from what you see on PlayStation from the first-party lineup. And this won't be coming this year. I doubt it's even next year. I reckon this will be 3-4 years, maybe away, because obviously it's only, you're only still hearing about taking on staff and stuff, so I reckon it's a good few years away, and those games always do take a good few years. Look at the gap between Uncharted 4 and Last of Us 2, for instance, and Naughty Dog obviously has got an amazing track record. So obviously that takes us up to 13 games, because I do think Playground will show 2 games. So that takes us 13 games. So I'm not sure what number 14 is, but looking at else what Xbox Global Publishing and stuff is publishing, you will have Gears Pop there. So that would be obviously 14 games. You'd have Gears Tactics, brings us to 15. Ori and the Will o' the Wisp, so that's 16. Battletoads will be there, 17. The Cuphead DLC will most be shown. So you want, so I think that's going to be quite robust. So it's not really a new game, but it's going to be like the Forza Horizon expansion, really substantial way, I believe. So that's going to be there. And like I said, there was obviously rumours for a new Perfect Dark and a new Banjo. So I can think of a good 18 games that could be shown, just part of the Xbox ecosystem. So that was quite a few games to look, really look forward to. There could be a new Halo spin-off. Halo Reach is likely to be shown, as in it's out now, part of the Master Chief Collection. Master Chief Collection is obviously coming to PC. I'm not sure if that'll be at the EC conference or it'll be at FanFest or inside Xbox, because they're still going to happen. Obviously, there's other indies and stuff Xbox will most probably publish that I don't know about. Like, people honestly don't know about. I'm just thinking of the obvious ones like an Ori, or like I said, that Battletoads IP is being used. But that is a good chunk of games. So really exciting times on the Xbox platform. And with obviously Sony this year, 2 hours long, could obviously see things like a new game from Rocksteady being shown on the Xbox stage as the world premiere and things like that. So yeah, it should be a really good E3, and I'll come back to this video, or do like obviously like a look at their conference once it's all done, and see if I got things right, and see what these games are from these studios. Cool. Anyway, I've been masofdas, and I'll see you again.